Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 10.26. We are related with chapter factor overhead variance. Already we have solved 8-9 questions, so performa and format is in your mind. As usual, we will go to the format first. So here we are going to calculate various variances. Various variances mean several variances would be calculated over here. Three variances on left side, and first variance would be total or overall variance. It is relationship between actual and applied. So we have actual FH and then you need to have applied FH. Here you will calculate the variance by taking the difference between actual and applied FH. After which we will conclude about the variance by focusing upon applied FH. So if applied FH is more than actual FH, or let's say less than actual FH, so applied is less, you will conclude as under applied FH. And secondly, opposite to this, if applied FH is more than actual FH, it means actual FH is less and applied is more. If applied is more, you will call it over applied total variance. Secondly, we will call budget variance. Budget is also called spending variance and expenditure variance. It's a relationship between budget and actual FH. So you will write budget FH over here and then actual FH over here. You will calculate variance. How the difference between budget and actual would be considered as variance. Next step to conclude by focusing upon actual. So if actual FH is more than budget FH, what you will do? Actual is more. Whenever you are spending more amount in actual, you will not be happy with this situation, so it would be uncomfortable or unfavorable for you. Secondly, if actual FH is less than your budget, actually you are spending less, that would be in your favor, so you will call it favorable budget variance. Third, volume variance, capacity variance, or idle variance is a relationship between budget and applied. So write down budget FH and then you will see your applied FH. Here you will calculate the variance. How? The difference between budget and applied FH would be considered your volume variance. And here you will conclude by focusing upon budget. So if your budget FH is more than your applied FH, that means you have to arrange more. It would go unfavorable for you. And opposite to this, if your budget FH is less than applied FH, so it would go in your favor as your budget is less. So what you will do, favorable volume variance will be concluded. So on left side you will calculate these variances, on right side you will demonstrate supporting calculation. First is actual FH, it would be given in your book. Second, you need to calculate your applied FH with single line formula. You need to have actual hours and you will multiply it with applied FH rate, single line formula. Then third is to calculate budget FH, two line formula, actual FH, and it would be multiplied by variable FH rate, and then you will add fixed FH. Sum of these two elements would be written over here and that would be considered as your budget FH. And obviously, most importantly, at 4 point you need to calculate your applied FH rates. These rate includes two main rate, fixed FH rate, and you will add variable FH rate. Now we will see in our question what conditions are available for the question. As you know, We do not solve left side of our page as our first step. We usually try to understand and calculate right side of the page, elements present on the right side of the page, and three important FH are calculated as our first step. And even before these three FH, we calculate our rates. So let's see what information is available in our question. Here, factory works for 4,80,000 machine hours during the year this. At this activity level, cost is this. So these are actual hours. Works means they are doing this work for current year, 4,80,000 actual hours and 21,25,000 actual effort before the start. That means it's the data related to previous period of time before start of 20 this. Accountant of the company estimate annual capacity level as 5 lakh machine hours. So budgeted or estimated hours we have found out, and factory overhead is 22 lakh 50,000. Factory overhead rate is 4.5. Now you can see that that's what we were searching for, applied FH rate. Thus factory overhead applied rate. This is the rate. Total applied FH rate is already available. Now we'll have to see how to use this rate to calculate our different rates. 60% of FH applied rate consists of variable cost. Okay, the very first thing is we will note it 4.5 is total applied FH rate. So here you were supposed to write fixed and variable rates, but those rates are not available right now, and he is saying to see 4.5 as your total rate. 4.5 would be written over here. There is some important information provided. 60% of FH applied rate is variable. So come over here, and what you can do, fixed FH rate is still unknown, but for variable he is saying 60% of this rate. You can calculate outside of this as well. Okay, it's better to calculate over here. So variable FH rate is what? 60% of total rate. Now total rate is provided by the book 4.5, and you will take 60%. How? 4.5 would be multiplied by 60 and divided by 100. In this way you can calculate your variable FH rate. Put it on your calculator. 4.5 and it is multiplied by 60 divided by 100. So 2.7 is variable FH rate. This is we have calculated. But now problem is, what would be fixed FH rate? Kindly understand, when you will add fixed and variable, you get total FH rate as 4.5. Okay, in writing we will do it. So fixed FH rate, when it is added to variable FH rate, you get total applied FH rate. Total rate 4.5 is given in the question. Fixed rate is not present, so you will write fixed FH rate as it is, and you need to add variable FH. Here you have seen 2.7 you have calculated as your variable FH rate, then is equal to total applied FH rate is given 4.5, so you can write 4.5 over here. Okay, try to understand all these rates. 4.5 were given in the book, 2.7 you have calculated by yourself. You can see over here 2.7. Now for fixed FH rate, what you can do, 2.7 is being added at left side of is equal to, and you want to take it to the right side. When you will migrate this amount to the opposite side, sign would be changed. 2.7 here is plus, and it would be with negative sign when you will take it to the right side of is equal to. So fixed FH rate would be equal to 4.5 is already present on right side of is equal to 2.7 is migrating from here to the left side, it would be subtracted. 2.7 would be written over here. Now finally we can put it on our calculator. 4.5 minus 2.7. So we have got 1.8 fixed FH rate. So first time indirectly we have calculated both rates. Otherwise we were supposed to calculate over here at fifth place. We were supposed to calculate fixed FH rate, and at number 6 we were supposed to calculate variable FH rate, and how fixed FH rate was to be divided by was to be calculated with the help of formula fixed FH divided by estimated hours. In the similar way, variable FH was supposed to be divided by estimated hours over here. But instead of these formulas, what we have done, in book supporting statements were given, and with the help of those supporting statements we have calculated our rates. So variable 2.7, fixed 1.8. So put over here 1.8 is your fixed FH and 2.7 is your variable FH rate. So rates are calculated over here. Now another thing is needed. Since we do know if fixed FH rate and variable FH rate are added, you get total applied FH rate. Same we can use for amounts as well. Fixed FH, when it is added in variable FH, you get your total FH. Okay, this we have already in our minds. Fixed FH and variable FH, when are added, we get total FH. And let's go to the book. You can see over here total FH is also given. In previous year, this is data for the previous year, not current year. Factory overhead is 22 lakh 50,000, and here it is said 60% is variable. So as we have used this 60% for the rate, we can similarly we can use it for total amount as well. 20 lakh 50,000. So here fixed FH, when we are adding variable FH, so what we are getting, total FH is given in our book, that is 20 lakh 50,000. Alright, so you have seen that 20 lakh 50,000 total. Now please focus upon here, 60% of FH applied is variable. So come over here, you can write fixed FH as it is, it's unknown, and then you need to add what? For variable cost, it has been said 60%. So total is 20 lakh 50,000, and you will calculate 60%. 60% means 60 divided by 100, and that means 0.6. And what left on right side? 22 lakh 50,000. Okay. So please try to understand. 22 lakh 50,000 was given in the question, and it was said it is total FH. Okay, first thing is 22 lakh 50,000, and then he had said 60% is variable. So what we have done, 60% of it is variable, we have written under variable. It's now time to calculate this 6%. We can calculate over here. So 22 lakh 50,000, it would be multiplied by 60 divided by 100, or directly multiply by 0.6. So we have got our amount 13 lakh 50,000. Come over here. Fixed FH is unknown, we are writing as it is, and add answer we have calculated for variable FH 13 lakh 50,000. Okay, what left on right side? 22 lakh 50,000. Okay, so next step, 13 lakh 50,000 is added over here. If you want to take it to the right side, it is added over here. When you will take it to the right side, it would be subtracted. So fixed FH would be here, and on other side 22 lakh 50,000 was already present, and you are taking this 13 lakh 50,000 to the opposite side, so it would be subtracted 13 lakh 50,000. Now finally we can put it on our calculator. What? 22 lakh 50,000 and subtracted 13 lakh 50,000. Alright, so we have got 9 lakh as our fixed FH. So we have calculated fixed FH. Go to your question. Look at here, first requirement was budgeted fixed FH and first answer is 9 lakh. So what you have done, 9 lakh you have calculated, and what it is? Fixed FH. So first element has been calculated. You can see that whole question is vacant still, and we are up to our supporting statements. You can understand how important these are. Here applied FH, can we calculate? Budget FH, can we calculate? Yes, both yes for because we have actual hours, we have applied rate, actual FH, actual FH, actual hours actually it is. So we have everything. Variable FH rate is also present. Okay, we can calculate. So come to the first point and see how much was actual FH. In this question at first stage, he informed us about actual hours and actual FH. Look at here, these are actual hours 4,80,000 and this is actual FH 25,000. So come over here, 21 lakh 25,000 actual FH we have written. It's time to calculate applied FH, actual hours. Look at here, 4,80,000 actual hours. Write down over here 4,80,000 actual hours. It is needed to multiply it with applied FH rate. And number 4, applied FH rate we have calculated is 4.5. Put over here. Statement completed. Now we can calculate 4,80,000 and it would be multiplied by 4.5. So we have got our applied FH as well. It's little mixing over here, but anyhow you can understand. So applied FH calculated 21 lakh 60,000. Actual FH is also mentioned over here, 20 lakh 25,000. It's time to calculate budget FH. All right. For budget FH you need actual hours, and it has already been mentioned. 4,80,000 is your actual hours. 4,80,000. You can put over here 4,80,000. It would be multiplied with variable FH rate. Look at here. We have calculated variable FH 2.7. It has also been mentioned over here. So 2.7 variable FH. You can calculate its amount 4,80,000 and multiplied by 2.7 your variable FH rate. Fixed FH we have also calculated. Look at here, 9 lakh. So I'm just showing it. This is your fixed FH which you have calculated, 9 lakh. You will add both elements to calculate budget FH. First 12,96,000 and you need to add 9 lakh. So you have got your budget FH as well. Now all three FH which were needed to calculate your variances are now here present. So you can now open to calculate your variance. First variance is actual total variance or overall variance. For that we need actual FH. Look at here, actual FH I'm highlighting. This was given in the book and you will write this 21 lakh 25,000 over here. Then you need to put applied FH and you can see we have calculated applied FH 21 lakh 60,000. Put over here. It's time to calculate total variance by taking the difference between actual and applied FH. Alright, so your applied FH is 21 lakh 60,000 and take the difference by subtracting actual FH which is 21 lakh 25,000. So here we have got the difference. Now we need to conclude. See, applied FH was 2160 Actual was 2125. So more is applied FH. If applied is more, you will call it over applied total variance. 35,000. So let's see. Second requirement was under over applied. Second requirement answer is 35,000. Let's see what was our, okay, 35,000 is our answer and it is over applied, and here 35,000 over applied is mentioned. So two variances are calculated under over applied, sorry, one variance has been calculated. Second is budget spending or expenditure variance, for which we need budget FH. You can see that budget FH is calculated over here. How much? The total budget FH is 21,96,000 by applying the formula put over here. Then you need actual FH. For actual FH, you will go little up. First part was solved. Look at here. Actual FH and amount was 21,25,000. You can write here. Both FH have been written. It's time to calculate its variance. How? By taking the difference of budget and actual. So here your budget FH was 21,96,000 and your actual FH is 21,25,000. So you have got your variance 71,000. And where was budget variance? Fourth number was budget variance and fourth number is 71,000. So what we have calculated is 71,000. It's time to conclude by focusing upon actual. Actual 2125, budget is 2196. So actual is less. Whenever you are spending less in actual, it would go in your favorable. So what you will do, will write favorable budget variance is 71,000. Okay, so we are now going to calculate our volume variance, which is relationship between budget and applied. How much budget FH? You can see we have calculated here budget FH. How much amount is? 21,96,000. Budget FH, write down over here. And then you need to write down applied FH. Highlighted area, please focus upon here, applied FH. We have applied a formula over here with the help of which the calculated amount of applied FH is 21,60,000. Put over here. Both FH have been written. It's time to calculate its variance. How? By taking the difference of budget and applied. Your budget is 21,96,000 and your applied FH is 21,60,000. Here we have calculated the variance. It's time to conclude by focusing upon budget. Budget was 2196, applied was 2160. So budget is more. You are actually arranging more amount which would go unfavorable for you. So it would be called unfavorable volume variance, volume capacity or idle variance. 36,000. Let's go. Where was the volume variance? Number 3, and it is 36,000, and our answer is also 36,000. Unfavorable is mentioned over here, and we have mentioned unfavorable as well. So it means all our answers are verified. First was budget fixed FH, and you have calculated budget fixed FH over here. You can see 9 lakh. So 9 lakh is mentioned over here, budget fixed FH, okay. Under over applied 35,000. You can hear under over applied. So over applied 35,000 is mentioned over here. So our second answer verified 35,000. Third was volume variance 36,000. Volume variance 36,000 unfavorable. So 36,000 unfavorable is verified. Fourth was budget variance 71,000. Budget variance 71,000, it is favorable, which we have written, and favorable is also written in the question. So whole of the question is reviewed. Look, please pay attention. The backbone of this question, twist of this question, or most important part of the question is basically this: how did we calculate the fixed FH? how we have calculated variable FH rate, how we calculated fixed FH rate. So these are the important parts of the question. So everything else is just traditional. We have just written down the formulas of different variances. We have written down the formulas of supporting statements. These are usuals, traditional. But I'm requesting you to please repeat these statements for more than once. And for question as well, I'm suggesting it to repeat it, revise it for more than once. But especially these three statements with which you have calculated fixed FH, variable FH rate, and fixed FH rate. So question has been completed. Question number was 10.26. Even after this much time, if you have any query about the question, you are very open to ask anything about that through messages, text, or directly contact. Time for 10.26 has been ended. Hopefully we will be meeting soon again for the solution of any other question, inshallah. Up till then, please take care of yourself, and I'm requesting you to pray for me as well. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.